because Apple has the more proven track record for electronics. I'll tell you that. Apple's going to be more where people are going to default go to. But like if you want a bigger, more known company with a product for watches, Rolex watches are good, right? You know that, so you you don't even question you don't even question it. Rolex means it's good. I think Apple is kind of like that now with the electronic space. They're known for being innovative.
Speaking of that, tomorrow, September 15th, is actually Apple Day, the day they're going to announce all the new products. Holiday season, smart time to do it, huh?
Very smart time to do that. Very smart time. Do you think a company like Apple, by announcing all these new products, we're going into holiday season, people are going to start buying gifts. Do you think do you think Apple stays on par for what they usually do, or do you think this year a company like Apple is going to do crazy numbers online?
You might just gave the investors some great information they weren't even thinking about.
Right.
Number one, requested item before was iPhone, iPad. Now that they stay home, that number's probably triple, double.
Right.
Everybody's gonna want one of those.
Right. Exactly. Definitely. And you home now, and they're definitely going to bank on people wanting home products too. The products for your house, stuff I could entertain myself with at home, and that's right up Apple's alley. They got everything that you need to hook up your house, and then everything's connected. You're all on the same system. My personal belief is that they're going to do really way better than they did definitely last year, just by us being home more this Christmas, and they're set up for it, and they have what Apple has on the Amazon thing. They actually have stores. They have brick and mortar. They have an Apple store that I can go to and get my thing fixed, and I don't got to. I think people want to do it that way instead of Amazon, where I got to send my thing in. You kind of want to go to the store to get my MacBook. Because
those reps are very knowledgeable too.
Exactly.
How to use your Fitbit.
Exactly. So that's Apple's they're gonna fare well, I think.
Yeah, every kid's probably gonna ask for either iPads, iPhone, or iPad.
Yeah,
Christmas.
Definitely. That's definitely gonna be the choice of gift for the kids, especially now, because it's all about electronics. You can do everything on the iPad. You could draw on the iPad. It's very streamlined now. Apple just they've branded themselves with quality, and that goes a long way. When you think Apple, you think, all right, this is gonna be it's a premium price, but the quality is gonna be good. It's gonna be good, and for the most part, that's true. For the most part, that is true. So I think they're gonna fare well, and then they're gonna bring in new customers. So now they brought in their new customers, and they're set at that price point. Now they just shifted the market again. Now you're used to paying this amount for a laptop or a phone, so now other companies are gonna have to up their game and their quality of their stuff. If
it's not
Apple
just
more customers.
It's not that they're just quality. It's just they do their business too, even in the stock market realm, and the way they, treat their customers and everything.
That controls
all the
stock
aspects they
market.
do is better than their competitors.
That controls the stock market. The fact that their customer service is good and their products are good, and people go to Apple and people want to work for Apple, and the people that work for Apple are very knowledgeable about the product. That makes it a quality company that it could even be in the stock market and do well within the stock market. It has to be a quality good, or something of value to that company. And there's clearly a lot of value to a company like Apple, and they still have room to expand. Apple could still expand more if they want.
Is that the reason why they split their stocks? You would say, in a way. to get that more room for growth? Or is it
That's a
like
good question.
a lot of
That's
different?
that's a good question. It could definitely be that. It could definitely be that. Maybe they want to be able to have a more diverse group of investors. You know, they
Yeah.
want people to feel like they could really be part of their company. That's what it could be. But I guess there's a lot of factors to it. What do y'all think?
I think the same thing. I think they split the stock so that the young investors, like 19, 20-year-olds who don't have a lot of money, instead of paying $500 for a full share, they can pay 125 and get a quarter because it's split into four. But they're still buying a full share now, 125. There's just more shares available, like Jay said, to have a more diverse investors in that company to own a piece of the company
Right.
at a cheaper price.
What
That's
made this their when they split, it made their worth of the stock still value at the same level compared to other companies that split and saw a loss.
Yeah,
What made Apple?
when they split, you're still getting the same amount. Like it's like taking if you take a pie and you cut the same pie 8 into 16, and you get 2 slices each, you're still getting the same amount of pie. You just have more slices of the pie now.
right. So it's more appealing. It's like for a younger person, like you said, I can get a little slice. I can afford a little slice versus a giant big slice of apple pie. They split the apple pie up. That's what they did. They split the apple pie up, and then now everybody feels like they can afford a slice. So it definitely probably speaks to what you're saying, Doc. It's probably a preparation for something bigger to come. I'm sure. I'm sure something bigger is going to come with Apple.
Does that happen with most companies when they split, or is there different aspects to look at why companies do that?
Apple split like 8 times already. Nobody really splits like Apple. Like that's what they do. Like
yeah,
right.
And there's analysts saying that even at this $2 trillion valuation, they have so much faith in the future of Apple. They're saying it can still be a cheap time to buy an Apple. It's the most expensive company in the world. It still be a good evaluation of buying. That's how much like Apple is like affecting the future. How much they're going to bring to our future for consumers.
Yeah. I see it. And like I said, they have the technology to scale up and to do any marketing. They could reach any demographic they want. Apple's definitely the future. Apple's definitely here for a while. And they're set up. They're probably set up one of the best for the future.
I mean, Amazon is too, but Amazon's more shipping product. I don't know if they can compete with Apple in actually making.
Right.
I mean, they do have Amazon, like the Fire Stick and like.
They do.
But they're still tweaking. But Apple was like like Apple's like number one.
Apple's out of here. They had all that stuff that Apple had. They've been had Apple TV and Apple this and so you're right. Some companies, but then Apple can't compete with Amazon's shipping and that they don't have that. So it's like there's a give and take, but they're both big companies in probably different ways, not in the same exact way.